What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the full review, or first impressions, if you will. I'm not your big tech guy. I'm not going to go into like a lot of different specs, but I am going to answer your question. Should I get a new MacBook Air? You know, if I have the 2015 MacBook Air, should I get the MacBook 2018 Air, or should I get the 2020 Air? And let me tell you the biggest difference. The screen size is the same. The speakers are awesome on the newer ones. As you can see, you don't even see speakers on the older one. But another great part about the newer one is this one has the M1 chip. It has the Apple proprietary, their own chip. All the computers before that had Intel. This has an Intel chip. This has an Intel chip. And the only benefit from that is you got to understand that supposedly the M1 chip is going to help your computer run smoother, run faster, and just be a lot zippier and just last a lot longer, supposedly. So I wanted to go and just show you what I had here, all three of them, which is really cool that I can kind of go into that. So what I want to show you is what I mean by zippier is three, two, one. Let's look at how fast an application that I use most often, iMovie, opens up. So let's pop up iMovie on the original MacBook Air and iMovie on the new MacBook Air. So we're gonna hit MacBook Air. We're gonna hit iMovie. Boom, it's loaded. And it even has a movie that loaded there. Boom. The old MacBook Air, okay, yeah, it had a few movies on there too, but that just loaded. So I've already done the processing. I processed the same movie on both systems, and obviously these two systems are this can't compare. The new MacBook Air is just amazing compared to the old one. Now let's talk about the 2018. Now obviously, your decision is between, this MacBook Air and this MacBook Air. Your decision is, should I upgrade? Obviously, yes. You're going to get a Retina display for the new MacBook Airs. You're going to get faster processor. You're going to get, more RAM. This one only had 8 gigs of RAM. I don't know. It might have had an option for more, but I only got 8. So I do a lot of my editing on my MacBook Air. I don't use a MacBook Pro. And, it sucks because, it's not a powerful machine. The newer machines now, these are a lot more powerful. So now let's do the same thing. Let's open up iMovie again on both machines. Look at that. Instant. Basically instant with the with the M1. Actually, I wasn't expecting that. Instant. Okay, you know what? Let's do it again because this is the first time. Let's just say this is the first time. Okay, no, we're not gonna update it right now. And, this might not be apples to apples. Maybe, maybe I do need to do an update, or maybe I need to do this or do that or whatever. That's the first time it ever got open. So let's do it again. Let's do apples to apples as best as we can. iMovie. Look at that. iMovie basically opens up instantly. And I know to you guys are like, Wesley, who cares? It opens up, a millisecond faster, whatever. I don't know about you. I care. I do a lot of iMovie. I do a lot of different YouTube videos and different things of that nature. I need a zippy machine. Now, I'm not going to do it in this video. You can obviously just go on YouTube and type up, comparison. You would notice that this M1 chip is going to process the videos faster. It's going to move faster. It's going to be cleaner. It's just going to be a better system. So these are the 3 MacBook Airs that you have to choose from. Obviously, if you had the same dollar for dollar for both systems, I would obviously get the M1. But if this one's a little bit cheaper, I don't know. Go for it if you want to do that. But I don't think it's worth it. I think it's better just to get the M1 MacBook Air. And just to go over some quick differences, in case you guys are curious, let's go over here to the old MacBook Air. So as you can see, there's no speakers here, the MacBook Air. It's all like tubed in. So the sound quality is not that great in the old MacBook Air. In the new MacBook Airs, it's got its own dedicated speaker grill, which is nice. Keyboards, I don't care too much about the keyboards. I mean, people were saying like, hey, the keyboards are so amazing in the new MacBook Air. The keyboards is just, oh my goodness, you just can't, like, I don't care. I mean, if people say butterfly keys, whatever, I mean, you can hear them. They're kind of flat. There's not much noise to it. I actually enjoy the keys in the old MacBook Air, to tell you the truth. And I don't know if these are the butterfly keys or the other ones are the butterfly keys. You know, I don't know. But, I mean, hear that. I enjoy that a lot more. So that's just me. I know that these light up a little bit. I'm pretty sure these light up. I'm not sure if these light up. Obviously, the screens are the same. Some people were worried about the bezels. I mean, obviously, look how huge this bezel is on the old MacBook Air. Some people said the bezels are actually big on the new MacBook Airs. Compared to what else is out there when it comes to this type of laptop, they are kind of big. But, you know, compared to the old one, they look good to me. Other than that, you know, they got the quick on, quick off, whatever you want to call it. So as soon as you open it up, you know, it pops right back on. You know, for the old MacBook Air, I'm not even sure what it does. Okay, yeah. So it takes a second and it gets back into the, you know, onto it. So anyway, guys, those are the MacBook Airs. That was my version of a review. If you got value out of it, please subscribe if you're not subscribed. And I will catch you in the next one. Peace.